You're already training, getting your steps in, eating healthy, but that last stubborn 10 pounds is not shifting, especially from the midsection. Now, this is specifically for executive dads leading busy lives at home as well as at work. And there's a few parts to this where what I would do and what I do if I wanted to shed a few pounds or even build muscle as well at the same time, then this is what I'd be doing. And keeping it super simple. Now, what I've seen are the patterns from speaking to hundreds of men over the last few years is that, you know what, Monday to Thursday is good, super specific. And then Friday comes along, the socials, or even Thursday night, the socials, maybe have a drink or two, and then sleep gets late, eating late, knock over into the next day. And then Monday, it takes literally a few days just to get back into the rhythm. So Tuesday, Wednesday, you're back into it. But then Thursday, Friday, you know what, it's literally that cycle. And this is the cycle which if you want to break, then stay tuned because I'm going to share with you exactly what to be focusing on. And then the first thing is shaping your environment at home. Now, when you are at home, focusing on default meals. Because if you're in charge of the, say, 60-70% of the meals where like for breakfast and lunch, you're already winning because that's, say, 10 meals out of 21 meals in a week, if you're eating 3 meals a day, where, you know what, you've got it covered, which is like nearly 50% of it. So that's the first thing, thinking about default meals for your breakfast, whether it's a smoothie, whether it's oats, for lunch, whether it's a sandwich, it's a wrap, keeping it simple. And then for dinner, most of the men I speak to, it's family time. So it's, you know what, not wanting to disturb what the actual cadence of the meals are. So you can pick and choose what you're eating, managing your portions, one bowl policy, one plate policy, but making sure that number one, your protein is there, number two, your veg is there, and then number three, your one source of carbohydrates is there, not 3 or 4. So that's what I would do. Start to create those default meals, especially when you're at home. And I take things to the most precise point. So what I do is measure the calories of a meal once and then figure out, okay, cool, I know that this is like 2 scoops of something and a teaspoon of this and that. Once you've figured out what it is and you don't need to use this weighing scales, then you know you're being precise because you've done it once, and then you can just keep on repeating it using the spoons or the scoopers. Now, the second thing is eating out. Now, many men I speak to, they travel, they fly, they go to restaurants, they go to socials. This is unavoidable. This is part of life. So the quicker that can focus on learning how to eat smart when you're going to restaurants, then the quicker that this system is going to be built and sustainable in the long run. So there's a few things which I want to focus on. And let's take, for example, Mexican restaurant, like beautiful food. I freaking love it. I find it super tasty. Now, there's a big caveat. As long as stay away from certain things, because I've had a burrito, 1,000-calorie burrito for lunch, and next thing you know, the 2-3 hours after that, I am literally just ready to sleep. So I've stopped eating those 1,000-calorie burritos. And there's a few things. For example, it could be extra toppings. It could be the chips on the side, the guacamole, the extra cheese. It could be hidden calories in the sauces, in the oils, and then also, in the oils, and then the last thing is the sauces as well. So, for example, hidden calories, you don't really know what's in there, so there's not much you can do. If it's toppings, then you can always ask for that on the side. If it's sauces, you can always just ask for the lighter calorie options. So that's the second part to it. And then the third part of it, if you want to really drop that last 10 pounds, is cutting out alcohol. There's many options there nowadays in terms of non-alcoholic replacements. There's non-alcoholic beer, there's non-alcoholic wines and other botanical drinks as well. Now, sometimes I know there's social pressure, but if you want to get different results, have to make different decisions. And calories in the alcohol is not just the effect of the added calories. Also, the body it can't do both things at once in terms of burn body fat or burn the alcohol. So it's going to be burning the alcohol, as that's not the best for the body. And then also it's the repercussions. What happens when you do have a few drinks? Well, you know what? It's not just sleep that is disturbed, but also food choices as well. Maybe eating slightly larger portions, snacking a lot more, and then this has a knock-on effect on the next day as well in terms of focus, energy, mental clarity. And so this is one area where if I just wanted to literally just get lean ass, get ripped, get that six pack, if you want that, then alcohol has to go. And you can layer it in afterwards, like once you've got the body that you wanted. But in order for easy wins, it's getting rid of that. So there's a bonus which I'm going to give you now in terms of how you can get there faster. So this is for literally the 5% of men who are watching right now that, you know what, they just want it. And there's three areas to this. So let me just draw the three circles. So the first area of this is time bound. So being specific, I want to drop 10 pounds in the next 60 days, 30 days, whatever it is, being super specific. Probably 30 days is too aggressive, but probably 60 days, that's fine. 90 days, that's fine. Like it's all good. Second thing is using a proven system. So no more just going to Barry's Bootcamp and going to P90X and then doing an F45 and then pushing weights one day, then doing hours of cardio. That stuff doesn't work. It might have taken you from where you are to where you are now, but that's not a proven system. That's literally just going random. Random strategy is going to get random results. And then the third part of it is accountability. And this is key, because at the end of the day, you can go on ChatGPT, you can put your stats in there, and you'll get somewhere. Now, the key is there's certain tweaks to be doing each week in order to get your results. And again, you can do that on ChatGPT, but there's a part of accountability which is inherent in us, and that's the group element. When you're in a group environment around other actual humans, not AI agents or AI bots, then guess what? You realize you're not alone. You realize you're on a similar journey with people who have got similar goals and they've got similar challenges. And this way, you're more likely to adhere to the habits which are going to help install this structure in. So that's what helped me. I remember many times being in that group environment. Otherwise, it's a pretty lonely journey. Many people around me didn't really understand, why are you not drinking alcohol? Why are you not eating this fried food? Why are you not eating this junk food? And so when you're around people, whether it's in person or virtually, it does make a difference. So you want to drop the last 10 pounds? Make sure you got default meals at home and measure the calories once, at least at the beginning, so you know exactly what to be doing on repeat. Eating out, knowing exactly how to eat out in the best way, so you aren't getting all these hidden calories over here. No alcohol. If you want to get there faster, then making yourself a time-bound goal, using a proven system and being held accountable. Remember, you are the CEO of your body. No one else is gonna eat the food for you, push the weights, get on time for sleep. You are in charge.